Oh, hello. How's it going? Checking out the citywide garage sale. What time is it? Oh, no. Hey, we got a show to do. Hi, this is Tony Tone, and trying to put a newspaper back together. I had to get my Starbucks, you know. So I guess we're just going to... I would run to the set, but I'm still recovering from knee surgery. So today on the show, we're going to talk to Nicole McCleary from the Muscatine Community YMCA. We're also going to talk to Thad Burkhamper, who is a mentalist. And then Ashley Coram, who runs the... Hello!
Hey, good morning.
The Hy-Vee Market Grill Express. So since I'm late, Chad, do you want to roll the intro and I'll get to the set? Sorry, but thanks, Starbucks.
Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Well, here we are. I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes I just get caught up when I'm getting my refreshing Starbucks beverages. Welcome to the program. It's Friday. That's good. The 8th of June. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to have a fun show today and kick off the weekend with y'all. We have a lot to get to. Before we introduce our first guest, I do want to mention something that's going on right now because our friend, Officer Whitney Pena with the Muscatine Police Department reached out to me this morning to remind me that the Mississippi Valley Child Protection Center's yard sale is happening now. So Ryan Broderson has a flyer. We're going to pull that up and you can stop by and see them on Mulberry. There it is. Real quick, I just wanted them because I felt like I would forget if I didn't do it in the jump. 1600 Mulberry Avenue. There are so many great items. I shared a post on my personal Facebook, and they are ready to go today. And maybe towards the end of the show, Ryan, we'll go to my Facebook and we'll look at some of the pictures of the items that they have. So scroll back up just to the top one more time, Rye Guy, and we want to just give them a shout out. Child Abuse Council, Mississippi Valley Child Protection Center. All the proceeds stay local to help them assist children that are dealing with things that, well, quite frankly, they shouldn't have to be dealing with, but we need to support an organization like that. Okay, that being said, Nicole McCleary is the Marketing and Fund Development Director with the Muscatine Community YMCA. It's your first time on the show. And Nicole, I don't know if I should say late to admit guilt, but I feel like we still started at 8:30, but welcome to the show. It's so good to see you. Yeah, so okay, we're going to talk about a lot today in order of events because I think you and I both like to do things in order.
Yes.
We're very meticulous.
Yes.
You know, the lip sync battle. I'm super excited for the return. This coming Tuesday, and when I say that out loud, I think, am I ready to host and play music? I think so. But the question that I have for you, Nicole, will you be lip syncing a song that evening? Putting you on the hot seat.
I don't anticipate
Okay.
lip syncing. I'm
Okay.
just the biggest cheerleader in the crowd.
Right.
I love being at the event. The brew has fabulous food and drinks,
Yes.
of course, so I can go and support that way,
Okay.
and I get my vote in for sure. And it's a really fun night. I'll be supporting Amy because
Yes.
Amy Hessel has put together a performance with her husband Chad, and they never disappoint.
Ooh, they really do a good job. My favorite part of last year was the couple that did, Dirty Dancing.
Yes.
And they even brought a little step to do the lift.
Yes.
Time of my life. It was fabulous. So we talk about a lip sync battle. We're going to pull the flyer up in just a second. It's really just that. It's a fun fundraiser, and it's lip syncing. So it is not, Nicole, it's not karaoke. So there it is on the screen.
No.
And I love what Amy has done here with the slogan, the battle is epic, the cause is heroic, and the night is classic. So we're going to be there ready to go at 5, but the battle officially will start at 6. It's also great to see the parents and their kids getting involved. The father and 2 sons last year that did some of the Top Gun songs was a blast.
And I've heard at least 2 of those 3 are going to be back. Maybe
Really?
one son has to step out.
Okay.
Last I heard he might not be able to make it, but there was at least a dad and one son that was going to be there, and then
Cool.
to be determined who else might come. But we're still today's the last day to sign up and register your team. In theory,
Sure.
if you're not able to commit today and you
Right.
still show up on Tuesday night, I bet you Amy's going to want you to. She's
Well,
going to want you to be there.
At the first lip sync battle, we had a sweet young lady that walked up and wanted to lip sync one of the Frozen songs.
I remember
Right?
that. Yes.
And I don't think we're going to say, I will not say no to anybody, because in 2018, I personally have access to like 50 million songs with a couple of the different music services that I use. So if you're watching this and you're like, I don't think I can sign up today, show up to the Brew next Tuesday and we'll get you in.
Absolutely.
We'll make it happen. I mean, unless it's like
Absolutely.
some obscure local band, then I would say just bring their CD or whatever. And like you mentioned, Nicole, this is so cool. So 20% of food and drink sales get donated back to the cause. So even if you just want to show up and support everybody and doing what they're doing these performances, you can eat, drink, and be merry and help out at the same time.
Absolutely. It's a really fun night. It's for a great cause.
Yes.
It's a win-win all around. So it's really a fun time.
It's going to be a blast. And again, you could really sway this whole thing if you want to show up and buy a lot of votes for a friend or family member. We encourage it because you're helping out the youth and teen programming.
Absolutely.
So we don't look at, you are literally buying votes, but it's okay.
Everyone has one vote
Right.
Throughout the course of the evening, and if you'd like to purchase additional votes, you can certainly do that.
Yeah.
I think they might have been a little bit skewed 2 years ago,
Right.
because there was someone who
Yeah.
purchased lots
Hey.
of votes, and that's okay with us.
That's fine.
It's part of the fun.
We will take your money for the Y to help out the kids, y'all. So no hanging Chad, so to speak, but we would love to have you come out. That's going to be so much fun. I promise you that'll be good. Now, Nicole, the last thing I want to ask you about this. So while you may not be performing that night, if you were, hypothetically, going to leave after this interview and go do karaoke, and you had one song that you could karaoke, do you have a favorite song that you sing
Ooh.
along to in the car, or that, maybe the young people in your house are listening to? The kids these days and the songs are listening, right? But is there one that you are like, oh, that's my jam?
Well, so I don't know that it's a jam, but my girls and I have two girls,
Okay.
and we love listening to Pentatonics.
Nice.
And so we're
Okay.
that crazy car that like turns the music up really, really loud,
Yeah.
and we're not jamming to like
Yeah.
crazy, exciting jams. We're just jamming to Pentatonics.
Which is an a cappella group, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. They're
Yep.
pretty cool.
Yep.
So, I have a friend of mine went to see him in Chicago, and they did like a Pentatonics Christmas.
Yes.
So that's kind of cool.
And that show's usually aired around Christmas time. It's
Yeah.
on TV at some
Oh,
point, and it's
cool.
phenomenal. We make sure to watch that one too.
I think that's impressive. Like, a cappella is not easy.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I'm not a good singer at all. I can't even make. I
Me
could
neither.
probably make some sound effects to be in an a cappella group. Right, Betsy? Betsy right there behind that camera. She's probably a good singer, just knowing her background a little bit. So she doesn't want me to start an a cappella group, though. All right, so next week, the Muscatine Community YMCA, Nicole, celebrating a grand reopening. You don't even have to walk into the Y, but we want you to. You park in the parking lot, and it's just so impressive to me because I like seeing things like in the blueprint, the 3D rendering stage, and then
Yes.
I walk in, I park my vehicle, and it looks like it did when Brett was telling me how it was going to look. That's impressive.
It's exciting.
And it was just, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe 2 short years ago that we were all kind of gathered on that side of the building, and they were putting shovels in the ground. I mean, is that right?
A year and a half,
That's
maybe. Not
it?
even. It hasn't even been 2 years.
Jeez,
Yep.
that's a lot of work that's been done. Let's go back to that flyer, Ryan. Thank you and Chad, thank you for having that ready. So we're going to talk. Let's start at the top again. Sorry, I was yapping. But this is it, the grand reopening, and it's Member Appreciation Week. So I was at the Y Tuesday night. My oldest has swimming lessons, and I think his swim instructor's name was Sarah. Very nice high school student.
Yeah.
So we enjoy the Y in a variety of different ways. But let's check this out. Okay, so Monday the 11th through Friday the 15th, Share the Y and Save membership drive promo. Now, Nicole, I feel like I don't understand how people in Muscatine could not have membership to the Y because of all that it offers. But there are certain peeps out there that might not have one. So we're
Yep.
trying to get as many
Yep.
people signed up as possible because they're going to save some money, obviously, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
Lots of times during the, like around the holidays or leading up until the Christmas season
Mm-hmm.
or even New Year's, all of that time, we offer a membership drive that time of year.
Sure.
And then over the last few years, we've tried to offer a summer membership drive as well. So this is our summer membership drive.
Gotcha.
It is
Okay.
for 1 week only. And we would encourage everyone to come take a peek at the new facility, like you said, inside and out.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Come,
Yeah.
come check everything out and see what we have, what we've improved on, all of those good things. You know, as a side note, I know we live in Muscatine and it's hard to get out of our little bit of a bubble, so to speak.
Sure.
But when I go to regional or
Yeah.
statewide YMCA
Sure.
meetings, our Y actually gets a lot of grief because we have such incredibly low rates, and we're proud
That's
of that.
awesome.
It's a great
Yeah.
situation to be in. We have a lot of great corporate sponsors and a lot of people in the community that help out to make those rates affordable for everyone. But
It's true. It is very affordable.
we do get some slack because all of the other Ys are looking at me and they're going, wait a minute, how on earth can you do this?
Right.
This is not okay with me. This is not, you're making us look bad because our rates are so high. But
And then
we're-
you say, I'm sorry that we have corporations like H&I that, and I don't know if they still pay half. Do they still do
They
that
do.
deal with?
They
So when I
do.
worked at Hahn for 6 months, sometimes I say that and I'm like, I feel like I left them hanging, but I don't think they miss me that much. Yeah, it worked out. I'm able to take care of them on the back end. But when I worked there, they paid for half my Y membership.
Yep.
So I would almost have been foolish, Nicole, to not have a Y membership.
Absolutely. And we're so grateful for that
Super
partnership.
cool.
It's
Yeah.
phenomenal. Yep.
Okay, so we go back to the flyer, and you told me off the air that if we keep it right there for a second, you're gonna give some incentive, even more if they mention this show, Hy-Vee Today, or they ask
Yes.
for. So tell us about that.
Exactly.
I want to make sure you mention that.
So we love your show, and
Thank
we
you.
would like everyone to watch it and everyone to help create the excitement around the show and
Sure.
our grand opening and everything. So if you come to the Y next week on the 11th through the 15th, Monday through Friday, if you come and tell us that you'd like a tour and that you saw this Facebook Live show and that you mention either Nicole or Annette, I'm Nicole, Annette is my coworker. If you mention our names, Nicole or Annette, we will give you a free complimentary pass.
Nice.
And you are welcome to use that however you see fit. Anyone who's over 18 and comes to the Y to visit us for a day has to bring a birth date photo ID, but that's it.
Gotcha.
It's that simple. We want you to come and try out the Y for a day, see what classes we might offer that you
Sure.
would like, see the pool, see the brand new exercise area.
So nice.
It's awesome.
It's ridiculous.
It's awesome.
And folks, don't worry. If you stop in next week, I'll be there all 5 days, just getting after it in the weight room,
There
like
you
I
go.
always do. Nicole can vouch for me every day, right?
That's
At
right.
Never 30. I do love a good elliptical, but I'm still coming back from a little knee scope. So, but yeah, no, I think that's a great offer, and thank you for doing that.
Absolutely.
That's super cool. All right, back to the flyer. Let's zoom out a little bit, Rag Guy, and let's just show everybody else what else is going on next week, Nicole, because this is a whole thing. So Monday the 11th, 1 till 3, teen groups, giveaways, and popcorn in the lobby. You got kids, grandkids, nieces, or nephews. Do they have to be in a teen group already, or could they send the teenager to the Y for that?
So one of the really cool things that I think our Y does is that we have free programming for
Yes,
teens and
yes.
middle schoolers all summer long. You do
Gotcha.
not have to be a member of the Y in order to come to the teen center. And so, yeah, whether you want to come and be part of that, our teen groups are going to facilitate it. So if you want to be part of the fun and be behind the tables, handing out some giveaways and handing out free popcorn for everyone, we would love you to be there. If you can't be there and you just want to stop by for a quick minute, then come and get some free goodies and celebrate with us.
Yeah, is it true that you'll be giving away a car?
Donated by
Wheels.
yourself?
Yeah, that's right. If I could give away the first car that I had back in the day, that'd be a 1985 Buick Riviera.
Ooh.
And get this, Nicole, it only burned 1 case of oil a week. I
How
don't want
about
to brag. Had to keep a case of oil in the trunk.
Uh-huh. How about an 81 Pontiac Bonneville?
Oh, that's...
That thing was a boat.
I know.
I
don't
like
know what's better.
floated down the road.
I love old cars like that with the steel bumpers. Yeah. Okay, so back to the flyer. Sorry, we got a lot of ground to cover. Both of us are very chatty people. We could do a whole 2-hour show together. All right, Tuesday the 12th. Let's scroll a little bit. 7 to 9, member appreciation breakfast giveaways in the Howe conference room. All Y members are welcome. Sweet. I could do the show and go down for breakfast. And then 5 to 10, of course, is the lip sync battle. Fundraiser silent auction at the Mississippi Brew. I love that. And let's scroll towards that thanks right there. Let's see what that says, because I didn't read that yet. Yeah, you know what? I don't even think you guys needed to do that, but that's nice to see because, Nicole, I think people were so excited for all the changes that were happening, and even if they had to take a different path to get to a locker room or had to use the new awesome gym as a place where they were getting their cardio in or working out, I mean, it has been worth it for sure.
I totally agree.
Yeah. I mean, it's just been, you think about all the things that have happened in a short period of time, more than worth it. All right, so 2 more days. We'll look at Wednesday and Thursday, and then we'll move on to our next topic, which also ties in with next week. Top 20 Scanner Awards. Oh, this is probably not going to be me. I'm sorry. Given to the members who visited most frequently during construction. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a really simple report, actually, that we can run.
I
And
bet.
again, as a thanks to those people who stuck with us through maybe a different parking spot, because people really
Right.
like their parking spots.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Whether you stuck with us through that parking lot change or through something, a new entrance over several months, there were a lot of inconveniences. And we're really proud that we were able to stay open and we didn't have to shut down parts of the building or even the entire building for days or weeks or months. I mean,
that
one of the reasons we love this construction company is because they've operated with hospitals and things in the past, and so they have to stay open and they have to stay operating, and they knew that was important to us. So
That was impressive.
We didn't want to inconvenience members. We know there were still some hiccups along the way and some changes. Nobody seems to like change.
Yeah, but look at how good. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I understand people not wanting change, liking change or whatever. I mean, but you walk into the Y and it's there. Literally, there's just so much room when you walk in.
There is.
And the layout and the people that don't like change. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it looks so great. It's got that new Y smell, folks. Right?
It does.
The new Y smell.
And next week, we're going to have a few more changes because next week we anticipate the brand new indoor track being open.
Yes.
And we anticipate the brand new gymnasium being open and that new exercise studio as well.
That's
so all
awesome.
of that is coming. To be completely honest with you, we were hoping that maybe that would be done like, today or last week.
Sure.
Everything takes just a little longer than usual, but they tell us everything's on track for a next week completion. So someday next week, we'll post it all over Facebook and let the world know that everything is 100% open, and that'll be a great feeling.
Well, I told Brett when that happens, I'd be more than happy to come over and dunk the first basketball to christen it with a step stool. So I will do that for sure. And then on Thursday, there is another great get-together with the teen groups. And then this brings us to our last topic. The business after hours is also Thursday the 14th. So with the Greater Chamber of Commerce Muscatine, they do the business after hours, and what a perfect time. And you didn't plan it this way because of how things work, but it lined up that you have Member Appreciation Week, Nicole, and you have business after hours. That's exciting.
Absolutely. We really wanted to try and encompass something for everyone this week. And so we have business after hours on Thursday that's specifically for chamber members. We have a breakfast on Tuesday morning that's specifically for all of our Y members. We have special incentives for people who may not be members yet and who might not have stepped in the building yet. And we would encourage you to do that and welcome everyone to come.
I tell you what, it's a great place. It's just the improvements are vast. I even like, because for the longest time, and this is obviously before the changes, everybody kind of parked. I kind of parked in that main lot, but now we park right off the lot on Logan, and there's a great look inside the Y. Thank you for pulling that up. And even just little things like they put in, you guys put in like a new little walkway to kind of get from the one lot to the other. Like, I don't know. There's just a lot of nice touches that probably go unnoticed. And then I would be remiss to not mention the kids. What's the name? The Hy-Vee Kids
Adventure Center. You got it. Yep.
Yeah, I knew what it was called. And we kind of wrote the check for it. Ugh. But it's a great space because there have been many a Tuesday where I had my oldest and my youngest with me watching swimming. And in particular, there was one Tuesday my mom was with me, so she was able to stay and watch swimming. And I took Ted, my 3-year-old, and we went to the Hy-Vee Kids Adventure Center. And he had a blast.
Yep.
And it's just such a, like, you don't even understand, like, if you don't have kids or grandkids, nieces or nephews, you probably walk right by it, but wow, having young kids, that place is fantastic.
And we kind of
great.
did have a little bit of a gap
Yes.
before that we have a Y play or a child watch
Sure,
for real
sure,
young
sure.
little ones. But this is a great spot for little ones plus that kind of in-between age. Like you're not quite ready to be at the Y by yourself yet,
Right.
and you're not quite ready to be maybe in the daycare with the little ones or something. So this is that great in-between. It's a good spot for families to spend time together because they do have to be supervised by a parent or guardian.
Yes.
But it's a great spot to play. It's safe, it's clean. We're really excited about it.
There's a good picture of it. They burn a lot of energy. And then, this might be TMI, but whatever. The first time we were in there, I had an Uncle Buck moment where I went into the bathroom and I had to go to another bathroom because the toilets are for little kids.
They are.
And they are little.
They're miniature toilets.
They are
and
mini toilets.
Actually, as I give tours to some people, I mention to them that the toilets are perfect for little ones who are potty training.
Yes, they are.
Because it's a life-size toilet shrunk down, almost like in a Minion movie of sorts.
They
like
are
it's
tiny toilets. I walked in and the light came on and I was like, oh no. And then I thought about Uncle Buck in it. And if you get that reference, if you've seen Uncle Buck, you totally understand what I mean. And there's just a couple more pictures of that room coming together, and it is, of course, since open and looks marvelous. All right, so as we recap, Nicole, Lip Sync Battle, Member Appreciation Week. Then you got the business after hours, getting people signed up. Can we go back to the picture of the track and the basketball courts? Because I saw that kind of pop up on the screen. I just want to look at that one more time as we wrap up with Nicole. Look at how good that looks.
Isn't that
What?
awesome?
The natural light that can fill that space is super cool. And I promise you, I will probably never run on that track, but that is a good-looking track.
You can walk or jog.
I will also not do that. But I love how that track looks. I like the elliptical. Like if you guys ever sell an elliptical, I'd buy it. That's how
I'll
much
remember
I like
that.
those ellipticals. Get real sweaty. And then it's just such a great space. And I know that when that gym was being constructed, people were like, "There's holes in it." I'm like, I think that's going to allow for natural light.
It sure is.
Yeah.
And there's a curtain divider in between the track and the gym.
I didn't know that.
There's also holes in that, and that's intentional for ventilation.
Makes sense. Yes. All right. Nicole McCleary, thank you so much. For folks that want to contact the Y, and by the way, I would love to be in some stock Y photos. I'm just going to put that out there. I could do those poses. Like, I could be the guy that, like, tells the bad joke and everybody, like, has react. I could do that. For people that want to...
We might hold you to that.
Yeah,
we could arrange that.
I got some sweet dad shoes and tank tops. I'm pumped up. Muscatine Community Y on Facebook. MuscatineCommunityY.org. Website, right?
MuscatineY.org.
MuscatineY.org, sorry. It's even easier. MuscatineY.org. And please just stop by at some point next week. And just know that if you've been a member, there's people that have been members for a long time.
Absolutely.
Much longer than my family's been a member. So please stop in, and if it's been a little bit since you've been there, I think you'll be very impressed with everything that's new. And the future is great for the Y. I mean, this really has solidified the next 30, 40 years, probably.
We hope
right?
so. We hope so. That was the plan, and I think they've executed it wonderfully. Like, it's made huge strides. We had a great building and great facility before then, and now it's even better.
It is future-proof, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. You did
Thanks
a
for having
fabulous
me.
job.
Thank you.
All right, Betsy, let's get the Toyota Muscatine cart cam, because today here at Hy-Vee, we start the... She always has these funny gestures. So if you want to go to the front of the store, we have this snack truckload sale that starts right now, as a matter of fact. So if you want to stock up on different crackers and cookies and other items, you can do it. There's some redonkulous savings. We'll get the graphics later in the program and show those to you. Whoop, you see that? There's some people in this store. I tell you what, we got some traffic. Thank you. I'll see you Tuesday. So Betsy is making her way again in the Toyota Muscatine cart cam to the front of the store. You can't miss these displays. My boss, Jim Simmons, builds them, except she's going the wrong way. Oh, Betsy, turn around. Betsy, turn. No, she missed the snacks. Unless she's going to go right here. Let's see. Let's will her to go right. Right. Yes, no. We're trying to lean the turn. Okay, maybe she's... Okay, yep. All right, let's see. Maybe Betsy's got a plan. She's got something that she's been working on that I don't even know about. Let's see if she's going to try and turn the camera. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, so trust me, in the front, I think... Oh, wait, we're going to get it. Yes, right. behind the registers. Right behind the registers, there are giant displays built with various snacks, and you'll see Ryan Broderson probably walk up there in a moment. We'll come back. Actually, we're going to hang with it. Brian must have tapped her on the shoulder. Okay, so right behind the registers, snack truckload sale ready to go just in time for the weekend. Look at how big those displays are. Those are taller than me. I will get on a ladder and grab you stuff if you need it, ladies and gents. That's how much we want your business here at the store. So, yeah, great deals. And there's some of them that are in the aisle as well. Just ridiculous savings through Sunday right here at Hy-Vee. Okay, our next guest has his own shirt on. Geez, the first time he's here,
Pow.
he's just like low-key Larry. And now he's got his own shirt.
It's Casual Friday.
That Burkamper's back. TB Mentalism.
I got to give a shout out. My wife made this less than 12 hours ago.
What?
Yeah.
That's impressive. I like the lettering. It makes me feel like I want to watch Dazed and Confused. It's very like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have it in a small? I'm a small now.
She'll make one.
Okay. I'm going to try and
You were talking about being stock photos for Hy-Vee?
Yes, I would love to.
I'll go do a goatee. We'll be the before and after.
I am trying to lose some weight. I am losing weight. The before, can we come to the camera? Hi, buddy. How you doing? So here's the before, and then we put a goatee on Thad. There's the after. Yeah. That implies that you're in better shape than I, which is true.
Oh, I didn't say who was which.
No. Is it true, Thad Burkamper, that in addition to being a part of Second Saturday tomorrow and having your very first show,
yes,
you will be also casting a spell on me that will make me lose even more weight?
Yep.
Nice.
I can hypnotize you if you want.
Oh.
Want to do that right now?
No. Can I leave work?
Your mind will leave work.
Ooh, I like it. So, third time on the show.
Yep.
I'm so happy the fact that the first time you were here, you said to me, I'm thinking about doing a show sometime. And I said, cool. And then the second time you were like, boom, here's tickets for that show. It's June 9th, and the show's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. But I don't want to talk about the show just yet because I have to back up to go chronological order.
Fine.
You are part of Second Saturday.
Yes.
So that starts at 4 p.m. They're closing down 2nd Street in between Cedar and that other street.
And another one.
And you're going to be, what are you going to be doing down there? How can you have a show, but then you're also doing Second Saturday.
Yeah, so the stuff that we did on the show here was, I'd say, medium-sized.
Okay.
The stuff that I'll be doing on Second Saturday is very quick.
Okay.
Instant stuff. Think of a thing, you're thinking of this thing. That kind of stuff.
I love
Just
it.
instant grab out of people's brains. And then the show itself will be large.
So when people see you walking around 2nd Street as part of Muscatine Second Saturday, they need not be afraid. You're only going to mess with them a tiny bit because you have this whole show that is basically sold out at this point. But I just want people to understand when they see you tomorrow, because we'll be down there, I'm not going to have my kids be like, don't worry. If anything, I'm going to be like,
no, right.
Thad, what's the lottery numbers?
Yeah, right. The fun part is most mentalists, and when I say most, I mean 100% of them, started out in magic.
Cool.
And then worked their way, once you kind of get a feel for how people think and that kind of thing, you work your way into mentalism. So I may even sprinkle in just some quick card tricks or whatever, just whatever I can think of.
Can you give us the 60-second magic is this, mentalism? And now, we certainly probably know, people watching know what magic is, but can you just give us the difference? I just want people to understand when you say, when we promote TB Mentalism and a mentalist show, it's not the same thing as magic.
Yeah, it's not really a magic trick or a magic show. Magic is an exercise in distraction.
Gotcha. Okay.
Your attention is a bank, and I can make a withdrawal, I can make a deposit. There are things like that. I can force things in and take things out, that kind of thing. And while you're focused on those things happening, something happened that you didn't see.
Gotcha.
And now the end of the story is this magic thing, right?
Okay.
Bunny in the hat.
Yeah.
Which nobody's ever seen. Mentalism is an understanding of how mentalism can get into hypnosis, mind reading, predicting the future, and all of those kinds of things. Really anything to do with the mind.
Sure.
And what it really boils down to is understanding how somebody thinks.
Sure.
And then utilizing that to my advantage to make it look as though I'm predicting the future.
I have to say, when I was getting my... Oh, I love that. That's a great picture.
That's
right
my
there.
favorite picture.
That
I've got to
is-
give a shout out there to
awesome.
Flintastic Collier at We Can Frame That.
Yeah.
Because I went down there and said, hey, I want to do some shots, and he made that sign for me in about
Wow.
15 seconds.
Wow.
And then
I was
we
going to
just
say, $10 for 15 minutes, not bad.
What's the next one?
$50 an hour. I don't even know if I can afford that.
Right.
And I work at Hy-Vee.
Yeah.
Maybe
We're in
I
high
get
demand.
Maybe I get a friends and family discount.
Yeah.
Did you see in my future that I would start a weird diet and lose weight?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. I knew it. But what I was going to say is when I saw you come in the store, at first I did, somehow I feel like I don't see you. I don't know. Like I saw you and then I thought, he's early. And then I wondered if this dude's going to pull something on me. I thought we're just coming to talk about the show. If he's trying to do something, but you just got here ahead of time. You want to talk about the show, which congratulations.
Yeah.
Is it totally sold out as we sit here right now at 9 a.m.?
So here's the dilly.
Okay.
We have I'm sure I have several things to say. One of them is we are like 11 tickets away from done.
Wow.
So, which camera am I looking at? This one?
Chad's, yeah.
If you need tickets and you have tomorrow night open, I've only got 11 to go. They're $5 a pop. You message me on TV Mentalism, and then I'll get you the tickets.
That's
Or we'll
high
just-
dollar.
Or we'll just put your name at the door,
Yeah.
and you can just say, "Hey, I'm Tony," and we'll be like, "Hey, got an ID?"
There is a small chance that my wife may say, you can go to that show if you want.
Okay.
Because like we're still trying to maybe narrow it down a babysitter. But,
Yeah.
And again, I was going to be out of town this weekend, but something compelled me to stay.
It was
Probably this dude right here. How many people? So you're 11 tickets away.
Yeah.
I know the upstairs. By the way, the show is upstairs at Boonies on the Avenue.
Yes.
It's a big space. So
It is.
What's the number of people?
I started with 72 tickets.
Okay.
And then, thanks to my first time here,
Sure.
those went away.
Excellent.
And I called Chance.
Okay.
First off, Boonies has been amazing.
Sure.
Just in accommodating me, but I called Chance and said, hey, I need more seats. He goes, oh, we'll get you 100. He actually said a number higher than that.
Gotcha.
I was like, let's
Yeah.
keep it manageable. So he got me 100 seats, so we have 89 of them sold.
Oh my gosh, that is cool.
It's I can't say enough how grateful I am that people have gotten a hold of me and said, I want to do this. This is just me messing around with this thing that I want to
I was
do.
going to say, right, so if it's your first time seeing that on the show, TV Mentalism on Facebook, you have a full-time job, you
Yes.
have a family, your wife works here, you have stuff going on. This is something that you've been interested in for a while, and
Yeah.
then you've decided to take it to the level of doing a show. So that leads me to this question. Are you nervous? Or do you feel, and I think that's a fair question, how are you feeling coming into tomorrow's show?
I am comfortable with tomorrow's show. The way this kind of show works, so I did shows all through high school, and that's memorize lines, you better have your lines, or
Yes.
my lines are messed up, and
Right.
it doesn't make sense otherwise. Part of the reason I did a show like this, because I could have, in essence, done whatever I wanted to,
Oh, absolutely.
was I don't have to worry about other cast members. This sinks or sails because of me, and based on the audience members that I'll have tomorrow night,
Sure.
my script may not mean anything.
Oh.
So I have gone through, and every little experiment that we're going to do throughout the course of the night, I have a specific script,
Okay.
and I mumble myself through that at work, and just to be very, very familiar with it, so I have
Right.
somewhere to go back. But the odds are that script will go bye-bye more than once tomorrow night, and we'll just wing it, and it'll be fantastic.
I'm excited for you, and now I feel like I need to be there because I don't think I could look you in the eye if I didn't show up.
No, right, yeah, I'd never be on the show again.
Jeez, Louise, and when
Sorry.
you've been here,
Sorry, not sorry.
and he knows that when he's been here, people have watched.
Yeah.
So you're
oh,
a
yeah.
draw. You're like cooler than David Copperfield.
Right.
And
No,
less
yeah.
creepy.
That's what I was aiming for.
Yeah, less creepy than Copperfield. That could be your slogan, right?
I just can't grow the hair.
Oh, well, I think, I don't know how much hair he's
that
growing.
lion's
anymore.
mane.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no, he has gotten
That
shorter.
might be an illusion, too.
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything else in case Mr. Copperfield is watching.
Right.
I don't want to slander him on the show. No, this is super cool.
Was that Transylvanian?
I don't know what that was.
I don't want to slander you.
Every time you're here, I feel like a little unsettled. So
No, that's good. That's very good.
It's either that or the keto-friendly Starbucks drink that I have with
Sweet.
espresso in it. Okay, so then the show's tomorrow. What time does it, by the way? Okay, so Muscatine Second Saturday, 4 till 8. Your show starts at
8 o'clock.
So you're going to probably do Muscatine Second Saturday till, I'm guessing, like 7 till 5.
6.
6. That's 6.
There's 6 of them.
Yeah, that's 6. So 4 to 6.
Yep,
That's
doing
6, Tony.
I'm doing 2 hours there. That's
Okay.
going to give me 2 hours to head over to Boonies,
I was going to say.
get things prepped,
Yeah.
calm my spirit,
Right.
and go into it.
Now, is it true that if I wasn't on this diet, I was going to be part of the show and I was going to help make some of those pretzels with the cheese disappear?
Yeah. Yep.
Stupid diet.
But
I can still make the cheese
I have
disappear.
willed you otherwise.
You
so
have.
Sorry, man.
This show will go well tomorrow at Boonies on the Avenue. And then the obvious question is, when have you thought about doing a second show? Or what would you like to do after tomorrow?
There's a couple things cooking, and one big point that I want to make is one, in taking this on, I have to write a script. I have to figure out what effects are going to be going on.
Sure.
I have to say a huge thank you to my wife for putting up with me for the last 6 months. Here's looking at you, kid. And because I've been annoying.
Sure.
I also have to say thank you to my mom for being the biggest weirdo I've ever met. Because if she was normal, I'd be like an accountant or something. And
Sure.
that's
And there's
great,
nothing wrong with accountants.
but
we
not
love
for me.
accountants.
Right,
Sure.
that's exactly right. It doesn't fit me.
I understand.
So all of that to say this, I've talked to Ben Nitzel,
Okay.
and what I want to do is put together a talk that I can take to schools
Yeah.
that talks about everybody in school is the weird kid. It doesn't matter what,
Yeah.
if you're in sports or music
you're
or whatever,
totally right.
everybody feels out of place.
Yep.
It's because you haven't figured out who you are yet.
Yep.
And I want to give a talk that's that kind of thing. Embrace your weirdness and go after it, because through your weirdness and going after it, you get to do morning shows.
Sure.
And you get to do mentalism shows.
Yep.
And you get to be,
You're
you'll
right.
figure out who you are and hit your groove. It's just this wobbly, stupid wheel for like 18, 20 years.
Yeah.
And then you get there. And that's one of the other things as far as a show coming up. We're going to do an assembly type thing with Ben's school, and then
Nice. Saints Mary and Matthias.
Yep.
Of course.
And
Love
then
them.
I'm hoping to do a fall show that
Cool.
would be similar to this, but I'd have to rewrite it, obviously.
Nice. Well, it's a lot of work to put a show together. So to come back to what you're saying about talking to schools, you're absolutely right. Because for whatever reason, and I have so many examples of this where people were dubbed, we're all weird. I always say that we're all weird in our own different ways.
Yeah.
Right? We're all weird. I mean, we all have our own quirks or whatever. My dad went to high school with Dan Castellaneta. And that name might not mean a lot to people, but that's the voice of Homer Simpson. So he was my dad's classmate. And if you asked my dad, even right now, all those years later, I think my dad graduated in like 1972. Dad, what was Dan Castellaneta like in school? Weird.
Weirdest dude.
I'm like, why was he weird? Well, he was into like ventriloquism. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and he turned into Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
And he's making like, oh my,
Yeah.
$800,000 an episode. I'm like, you could have been Mo, dude.
Right. Yeah.
You could like, so I totally agree with you, because and myself as well. Like, I always wanted to act and try that, but boy, I never thought that, or my friends and I never thought that was cool. And that's
Right.
It's such a, like, I did
And-
comedy sports.
Oh,
at
yeah.
26 or 27
Yeah.
years old, maybe 28. I don't remember.
And that's hard work.
Had the best time ever.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, I still get to be creative with the show, thank God, and at this job. But you're totally right. You gotta just sort of, if you feel compelled to try something, to do something, to get involved
Just
in a different
go.
activity, just
get
try
it. No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it takes a long time to get to the point where you don't care what anybody has to say about it.
Yep.
And I'm there. I just, I've arrived at that. But
Right.
when you're going through middle school, high school, you
Sure.
really care what everybody has to say.
Sure.
And it will shy you away from certain pursuits. And so the talks that I want to design for these schools, depending on the age group and that kind of thing, is just stop caring. Just go after the thing you really feel like is drawing you. And mentalism itself is not what's drawing me. It's the stage that's drawing me.
The performance.
And the mentalism is a vehicle for that. So.
Yeah, I mean, if you were a singer, you would also want to sing on a stage. I totally get that. I think, you know, in the same vein as there are those TED Talks, perhaps these could be TB Talks.
Yeah.
Or Thad Talks.
That's amazing.
What do you think?
Yes.
Or Mental Moments with Thad Burkhamper. Copyright 2018.
Just keep
Hy-Vee
going.
Huh?
Just keep going.
I'll
write them down.
Copyright in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's a good trademark for this program right here.
Nice.
Again, this is only the third time you've been here, and that second appearance, boy, that was something else.
I got a lot of good feedback on that
I bet
one.
you did.
I did get bad feedback though. Everybody thought Broderson was a
in on
plant
it?
because I backed away from Graham. Or no, from Graham.
Oh, from Steve.
Because Steve was supposed to come and do this. I know.
He was genuinely late. Yeah,
but
Ryan,
the thing was, they were going to use Steve. Steve wasn't in on it, so they made it look like it was a fake thing.
No, because it wasn't even supposed to be Steve. It was supposed to be Phil.
Yeah, I wanted Phil initially because Phil's gorgeous and put him on screen.
Well, he's a handsome man.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be Phil Schlesman, then it was Steve Graham, then Steve was late, and then young, sweet, bearded Brian Broderson, who sits to my left.
Right.
He was here. So it could either have been Ryan, Chad, or Betsy Ross. So, you know.
Yeah, and it would have
been somebody.
Likely worked with anybody. Maybe.
Listen, there's no way that anybody. I certainly was not in on anything. Now, if you could here's a trick that I need, Thad.
Yep.
If you could get that guy right there. No, we don't need a camera on him. If we could get Tom Hendricks on this show, that would be something special. Because he thinks that he doesn't need to come on, talk about Muscatine charities. He thinks that the younger blood should come on. And I think that guy, he might be...
is one of the big hitters.
He's probably one of the most recognizable Muscatine faces.
Yeah, yep. I've never officially met him, but I ran into him at a gas station and I thanked him for everything that he's done.
That's awesome.
I just felt the need to. Because
No, don't put the camera on him. He'll get mad. No, trust me. Not in like a mad way, but I just don't want him to be on the spot.
But like in an angry, aggressive way.
Like
in the violent way.
He might not text me back way.
Right.
Now, I can yell at him right now, but he knows. Tom knows what's up.
Yeah.
Very calculated. My favorite, quick Tom Hendricks story, just to get off topic for a second. I'm not talking about you right now. Cover your ears, Tom. A couple years ago, at the Saints Mary Matthias Catholic School auction, he had donated, when he still owned Taco John's, he had donated like some giant Taco John's catering thing. And it came up in the live auction, and then like it kept getting bid up, and it was at like almost twice or three times the value. It was him. He had like snuck in the back of the table and was just kind of like having a patsy raise their hand.
Yeah. Just strings, and he's
Not
pulling them.
only did he donate, and it was like a $600-700 value.
Right.
He bought it and then donated the money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's a good guy.
Yep.
So, all right, to get back to it, Thad Burkhamper, TB Mentalism. The shirt is great, by the way. I
know.
really like it.
I love the shirt.
It's almost the lettering from Roseanne. And it is true that you will be replacing Roseanne on her show.
No, that's absolutely true.
Nice.
Goodman called me.
Yeah.
I've got to wear a wig.
John Goodman called.
Yeah. Why are we laughing?
Yeah, you got to wear a
joke.
wig. No, that's fine. I love John Goodman. In high school, I was lovingly referred to as, and I quote, "You look like dude off Roseanne."
Nice.
And I was like, I look like John
You
Goodman.
need that on a shirt.
Cool. Yeah, that's right.
I look like dude on Roseanne.
At one point in my life, I was told that I looked like dude off Roseanne, and it gave me a complex.
You sure it wasn't
And
Darlene's
I
boyfriend?
Ate my feelings. What's that?
Wasn't Darlene's boyfriend?
It was not.
Oh.
Oh, it was not. All right, you're gonna have so much fun. I'll tell you this, folks. Muscatine Second Saturday starts at 4.
Yeah.
That'll be walking the streets 4 to 6.
Yes. Keep going. Yep.
And then the show
I got one more
starts
thing.
at 8 upstairs at Booney's. Well, I'm also looking around because I'm supposed to have a third guest, and I'm thinking she forgot. It's one of my coworkers, and that's okay.
No, it's cool. I've got one more thing that I need to throw in there.
Go ahead, please.
I was supposed. I'm going to get in trouble right now.
Oh, no.
I was supposed to bring my list of names because I was going to draw for the free ones.
Ah.
So I've got 2 free ones. TB Mentalism. TB Mentalism is going to go live later today, and by later, give it 9 minutes.
Live on Facebook.
we're going to draw for the 2 free tickets that I had offered up, and then Jay Burkamper and Tamara Morgan had bought 5 more and said give them to someone. They're out of town. They're not going to be able to make it to the show, so they donated those as well. We're going to draw for those today as well.
Is that your very tall brother?
That's my almost as tall dad.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Your brother is very tall.
He is very tall.
I saw him at the Monsanto thing. He's a big dude.
Yep.
Nice guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's very nice.
You should try being his little brother.
TV Mentalism. Can we show the Facebook page one more time? Is that cool? TV Mentalism on Facebook. That is where you're going to go live from.
I'm going to go live there.
Okay.
We're going to draw names for 2 tickets, and then we're going to draw names for a bundle of 5 tickets.
Wow.
They won't be physical tickets. We'll just put your name at the door. And then above and beyond that, I've got 11 tickets.
Gotcha.
Go to the page that's being shown right now, push the send message button that he just scrolled past, and say, hey, I need tickets for this thing. I really need to go because I want to be sold out. I want to say my first show was sold out, and Muscatine can make it happen.
Oh,
you
yeah.
just got to go do it.
Briefly on Facebook, because I like this comment, Annette says, love the wobbly wheel analogy. Hope your presentation at St. Mary Matthias is well received and the first of many future opportunities to speak with school children. That's a nice comment.
Who was that?
That was Annette Hovland.
Oh, Annette Hovland. She is actually the mother to a friend of mine, Nils. I used to live down the street from them. So thanks, Annette.
Cool.
I hope it goes well, too.
That's a nice comment. All right. I hope everybody goes to the show. Get those 11 tickets. $5. I mean,
11 tickets left.
$5, ladies and gentlemen.
We're going to be mind melting. We're going to be brain busting.
Ooh.
We're going to be head hurting.
Head hurting?
Came up with that one.
I went to see TV Mentalism, and all I got was a head hurting.
Right.
That could be a shirt, too.
Yeah.
I just can't wait for people. Thanks, to experience, because I'm also assuming that there are going to be some people in attendance tomorrow night that have not seen you perform.
There's going to be a lot of them, I think.
They're going to be like, I don't know what to think about that anymore.
And the fun part is, I need like 53 of them to do the show.
Okay.
So there's a very slim there's about a 50% chance, but you're going to either be on stage tomorrow or you're going to be next to somebody that was on stage tomorrow.
Cool.
And if I gave up 53 tickets just to have that many plants in the audience,
right?
That's poor business choices.
Right.
So it's going to be a really good show. I'm very, very excited.
I'm happy for you. I know it's going to be a good time from the things that you've done here, and I want people to get those tickets and go have a good time, and hopefully, I hope that if anything, people that you run into during Second Saturday are then at the show at 8.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that if come tomorrow by 4 o'clock, if there's still a couple tickets remaining, you'll probably have them on your persons, and then someone could say,
That's
here's
a really
$5,
good idea.
Yeah.
I should do that thing you just said.
Yeah, I put it in your brain.
Yeah.
I really did. All right, thanks for coming on.
Thank you very much for having me again.
Yeah, I appreciate it. No funny business today. It's kind of nice. Just shooting the breeze.
Nope.
Still feel weird. Well, again, I think we all kind of feel we're always prepared now.
Because we can do one stupid thing.
Okay. Yeah, I can do it. Three.
So this is mentalism. We talked about it's just anything to do with the mind. How do you count? And I'm going to tell you, you're going to start right now.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That should be good. We're good. What was we at? 11?
11.
Take that.
Okay.
Now, you are going to have to move your chair. I need you to face that way. Hold on.
Okay. Face this way.
Yeah.
Stand up. Face
Yeah,
this way.
that's fine. Yeah, that'll be good.
All right. So just face this way.
Yeah, anything to do with mind. And there are memory grand championships every year. I'll just do this. I'll go cheek to cheek with you.
Okay.
And you're going to, I'm going to reach into my memory real quick.
Okay. Your phone.
And you have to read it back. It starts with capture.
It starts with. Yes, gotcha.
Capture. So if I remember accurately, capture the flavor of Mexican barbecue, authentic blend, chili, pepper, lime, generously rub onto. There was a couple of them like steak and chicken, maybe. Oh, it said vegetables, seared in flavor. The hard part is going to be the barcode.
There's no way that you can memorize the barcode.
47. There's a 00. Oh, there's a 6 before it. So 47600, and then it's 40. So it's 476 415. And I think is that the barcode?
Yeah, of course that's the barcode.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
I just grabbed one and read it.
You did?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Is that what he really did?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's good. That's great. I love it. Okay, so I was the stooge in that one.
Well, different kind of stooge, but yeah.
Did you really just grab one and read it?
Yeah. And then I stumbled through it and left words out, so it was believable.
I was really impressed. I'm like, how did he remember all that? Especially the barcode.
Tomorrow night, I do legitimately memorize a 52 pack of deck of cards.
Ugh.
In my
Wow.
best time.
You or someone you know is looking for a job. Maybe you want to be a TV mentalism assistant.
Sweet.
You know, you could get in touch with the team. They could find you somebody. But here's what they have for us today. All shifts available. Assembly up to $13.50 an hour. Cleanup crew, forklift. Starts as soon as Monday, like this coming Monday, the 11th. You could have a job. All you have to do is call Emma. See you, buddy. 563-316-7642. 563-316-7642. That's Emma. This opening is a machine operator candidate. Train on first shift, move to second shift Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. to 5 a.m. in beautiful Tipton, Iowa. Call 563-316-7639 for that one. Get to work. A harness builder. That's good to know that there were such things as harness builders. $10 an hour for shift. Katie's got you. 563-316-7639. Team staffing, Lake Park Boulevard, across from Happy Joe's. And a beautiful look in the floral department, thanks to the CBI Bank and Trust aisle camera. You know, when it comes to floral, of course, flowers and everything else, but like the candy bouquets, that's what we're seeing, and the balloons. That's just a whole other side of the business. Father's Day coming up. You don't know what to get Dad. How about some candy balloons? And then to the right of that is where Don will be again today. Don Fisher doing some Henning's cheese samples right in the front of the store. Thanks again to Nicole McCleary for being here. The Muscatine Community YMCA has so much going on. The place looks tremendous. And yes, the lip sync battle is coming up on Tuesday. Thanks to Thad Burkamper for hanging out. See his show tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, upstairs at Boonies on the Avenue. 11 tickets remain. And check out TV Mentalism on Facebook for a chance to win. And the last thing, I'll just recap again, our friends at the Mississippi Valley Child Protection Agency, they're doing their yard sale that is going on now. Ryan, can you go to my Facebook page? Do you have the ability to go to my profile? Okay, because I shared the post, and I just want to mention that that's happening, and I almost forgot to tell you what National Day it is, everybody. So while Ryan's pulling that up, today is National Best Friend Day. It's also National Upsy Daisy Day. So maybe do some upsy daisies with your best friend. I don't know. You know, whatever you want to do. So yeah, National Best Friend Day. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is happening right now. 1600 Mulberry. They have all of this stuff for sale. We're going to scroll through these pics. You can go pick them up, and all the proceeds going to help out the Mississippi Valley Child Protection Agency. And look, there's a popcorn machine. One more picture. Look at that. That's really cool. There's a recliner, popcorn machine. Oh, I see some baby girl stuff. Don't show this to my wife. I'll be out of money. That's great. Great. I should actually tell my wife to stop by because it looks like they got some great stuff. So this is going on right now. Thanks to our friend, Muscatine police officer Whitney Pena, for reminding me that this is happening, and you can help out a great cause. Look at all of that stuff, y'all. 1,600. I'm looking forward to it, and then of course we'll talk about Father's Day. All right, y'all. Have a great weekend. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community. Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email hyveetoday@gmail.com.